All right, now, a shalom to the hopeful elect. First and foremost, I want to start off by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of the great millstone that rule well, and much peace and much mercy to the hopeful elect out there that's pushing this word in all truth and sincerity. It's the brother Ayat coming back at you with another quick sit down. Through the spirit, man, we are known as the watchmen, man. So you know, we pay attention to things, you know what I mean, and things catch our eye, and every brother has different jobs that they work in this captivity, but my job specifically, is I drive the city buses out here. So with that being said, I witness all types of things, man. I see our people in a very, very low condition, and I also just witness a lot of stuff, you know what I mean, depending on the night, or who knows, man, but anywho, man, just a little while ago, I seen, two young Judite women, which is, so-called Negro women. I guess they were a couple, but they were just really young, you know what I mean. So I noticed our people, man, here in our captivity, we've been in here, been in captivity way too long, though. We clearly are copying the heathen, which Jeremiah chapter 10 tells us not to do that, man. The wicked basically seduce us, and I see it, man, on a large scale, man. But basically, through the spirit, man, it's vexation. You get tired of seeing our people, following after that. You know what I mean? You think about the woman, man. She was designed to have a man, and be a nurturing mother. To take care of children, and and experience those type of things. When I see two young Judite women, as a damn couple, you just robbed yourself of those experiences. Not only that, you just see shit is backwards. You got one of the women, she's sagging her pants and shit. She got a damn black and mild hanging off her ear and shit. Trying to make her voice deep. It's just, man, it's just madness, man. This is more reasons why we sigh and cry, and that we need deliverance. You know, um, ASAP. But of course, I got a couple of precepts, man, because we are taught to let the scriptures speak. So let me pull out what I had really fast. I had okay, all right, Con, it's Romans. Yeah, it was Romans chapter 1, verse 27. It says, and likewise also the men, and this, Salaki, and likewise also the men, leaving the natural use of the woman, burned in their lust one toward another, men with men working that which is unseemly, and receiving in themselves that recompense of their error which was met. That's twofold. That's also, and likewise, you have women leaving their natural use, basically burning their lust one towards another, which is working, which is to be unseemly. What's the outcome of two women together? Exactly. So man, it's just basically going off totally, and then you also just mess up your chances for if there is a Israelite man that is checking you out. You basically cancel all that. You know what I mean? By you holding hands with your so-called girlfriend. So this is the type of stuff that happens here in Babylon with the so-called white man ruling. He approves of this stuff. He markets it. He pushes it. Just a lot of folly going on, man. And our people, man. Scriptures tell us, come out of her and be not partakers of her sins. Here in Great Babylon, man. So I see these things, and videos are put out as being watchmen, to know that we are watching, but also as edification, to have our people turn from those type of ways, and got one more precept. This is Isaiah chapter 5, verse 13. It says, "Therefore my people are gone into captivity because they have no knowledge, and their honorable men are famished, and their multitude dried up with thirst." So we are going into captivity for lack of knowledge, because the knowledge that we have, if we're not applying it, it's just the same as us as not having it. You know what I mean? If you're not having, if you're not using it, then you act like you don't have it, basically. So we're here in captivity to this very day. It tells you that in Baruch chapter 3, verse 11. But we're here in our captivity to this day for the lack of knowledge, and going at this rate, it'll have our people to continue to stay in captivity for the same reason of lack of knowledge. Knowledge of the scriptures of what the Most High requires out of us, basically. And in the ending part of the verse, it says, "And their honorable men are famished, and their multitude dried up with thirst." So the people that we look up to are dried up, basically, with thirst. Because they don't have the living water. Not which is the scriptures, and they're dried up. So you got the women out there, whoever they look up to, whether it's Queen Latifah or Beyonce, whoever these females is, it's the same folly where they push that Babylon juice, basically. What's the saying in Babylon, man? If it feels right, do it. Only God can judge me, and it's about equal rights, and this is America where anybody can worship whatever they want to worship, and just a ton of madness that we deal with here, man. But anywho, just a quick sit down, man. Staying on our job, just watching out, looking after the sheep, basically, seeing what's taking place, and also identifying the enemy, man. The enemy just loves it when we partake in these things, because they know that the more we stay in this condition, the more they'll rule, and the longer they'll rule, basically. But hey, with that being said, Lord willing, this is edifying. Call halal Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders out of Great Millstone that rule well, that taught us this truth. Much peace, much mercy to the hopeful elect out there that's pushing this word in all truth and sincerity. Hey, until next time, Shalom.